Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go with our first match of the day. This is still a round one match. We were doing this in multiple flights of tables here. Jason Kirkwood versus Cody Myers. It's Jason in the white shirt, Cody in the black shirt. We are coming at you live from Eastside Billiards in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors for this shindig, Emerald Spas and Billiards, Divine Flooring Installation, Ron Bass, Don Bass. Sorry about that, Don. Grindin Clothing Company, West Michigan BCA Pool Leagues.
You even got your glasses on.
I do. All right, today we are playing CSI Rules 9-ball. It is going to be alternate break. It is rack your own. The 9-ball on the break does not count as a win in the bottom two pockets. It does count as a win in the other four pockets. Jump cues are allowed, and there is no 3-foul rule. One more rule is I believe they are required to rack the 2 at the back of the rack.
Oh, they are doing that.
And we are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross.
Good morning, everybody. Got a hot one to start with.
Should be a good one. Hope you guys got to see that last match. Nathan Wallace, Jordy Davis. Boy, my tongue is tied this morning.
You need to finish your coffee to loosen it. It unties it.
I'll give that a try. All right, Cody with the break. All right, he's made a ball. He's got to look at the 1, but that 7 had to roll right in the way. Always the last one rolling.
That's usually the way it goes. It is lined up pretty straight, the combination. I mean, he's got to cut the 1 a little bit, but I wouldn't want to be trying to play a combination here first shot of the day. What if you try to cross the 1 and let cue ball come back down table for the 3, maybe leave him safe with the 6? I don't know if you can catch enough of it to do that. And just where, maybe you're basically putting the 1 on the end rail or on the head rail there.
Looks like he's got something similar in mind. This looks like what he's lining up here.
He was going for it.
And that's gonna leave a shot.
Yeah, left Jason open here. And this is a guy you don't want to leave an open shot to.
So Christine wants to know who won between Nathan and Jordan. I'm not going to tell you. That would be a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it for everyone else. You'll have to go and watch.
No spoilers.
I will say it was a good match.
It was a very good match. Yeah. And yes, all of yesterday's stuff is not broke down yet, but it is still up on our channel, so you can go watch it. Coming around.
Yep, that looks perfect. The
Yeah.
five does pass the 9. I thought he was playing position on the 5. I thought that was the 8.
Yeah.
Silly me. I'm not seeing the colors of the balls yet. And this is even better on the 5.
Yeah, drop back a little bit for the 6, or I think he's going to draw it. I don't think he's going forward with it. And pull it back right about to where his hand is would be perfect. A little further than that, maybe even better. Just shoot and stop, or even drop back just a little bit to get a little less angle here for the 7. 9-ball hanging in front of that corner pocket down there, basically. Michael, you might want to check your connection. I think we got a pretty speedy connection here. And there you go, game number 1 in the books. I hope you guys are prepared for a whole lot of table running today.
Yeah, we got some good matches lined up.
Hope you put on your jogging shoes.
They're virtual jogging shoes.
Yep, put on your runners.
right, here you go, Jason, with the break.
It's the break. And I noticed you pinned the brackets, so we don't have to answer it 100 times. Oh, that 6 ball just said nope. I wouldn't be upset about not making a ball there.
Definitely satisfies the requirements of the 3-point break rule.
Yeah, right?
Got every ball up table.
Just about. That's crazy looking.
Yeah, which end did he break from? It looks like he broke from the other end.
And there's Mark Halverson. I just made mention of it if you didn't hear me, Mark. It is pinned in our chat. Good morning, everybody. John Faulkner and John Cooper and Michael Goldberg, Kristen. Let's see who else we got. Ken. Good morning, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in.
Enjoy the show. Get your popcorn. Do pool players do that? I don't think they do. They probably eat like pork rinds or something.
Something nice and greasy.
Yep.
All right, push out from Cody.
Shocker. Can't believe he's not trying to kick that 1-6 in.
All right, this looks like it's going to be a...
A kick and stick.
Yeah.
And then he's got a really nice ball there to stick behind, too.
He's got lots of them to stick
Yeah.
behind. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Jason's going to pass this back, that's for sure.
No.
Put it this way, I would be shocked if he passed it back.
And I just can't. Every time I see Huey now, I just cannot get over how great that him and his wife look now. Taking their lives back. It's just amazing.
Yeah, he's lost so much weight.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the aforementioned kick and stick.
Yep.
Executed perfectly.
He looks so much younger, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He looks like a teenager now. And I think it actually
moves-
changed his voice some, too. Did you notice his voice sounded a little different yesterday?
I didn't notice that, but I noticed he moves around the table with a lot more pep in his step now.
Yeah, him and his wife is actually Rick Schrader's daughter. Rick and why can't I remember his wife's name right now? But yeah, so when they both yeah, just unbelievable. All right, what's Cody gonna do? One rail edit. I don't think there's alley for a scratch off if you hit the back side of the one. Looks like the 3 would stop it, and yeah, it would just glance the 3. And, or is there room?
There's a possibility to scratch here. If it can't scratch. Oh yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer.
I mean, would you try to like kick kind of not too hard so you can maybe just try to leave the cue ball behind the 3, or
I'd be
you can
afraid
try
of
to,
not getting a rail.
or we kicking hard to try to make something happen.
Yeah, hit it hard, try to hit it full in the face and send the 1 back up table, and maybe the cue ball, kind of floats in behind the 3 or something.
Okay, he was going with a soft kick, and
And that's gonna come up.
That's not gonna work out.
No, that ended up really nice here.
On Q Billiards in Owasso, having a benefit tournament today. It looks like.
Yep, that's Owasso, Michigan.
Yeah, we've been there.
It's Brad Brewer's room.
Yep.
Yeah. Good people. I'm sure they'd be happy. They'd be willing to accept offers for people who want to come. And well, no, we can't. When we'd be over, we can't have people doing shot clocks because of the COVID restrictions. But when that's over, I'm sure they'd be happy for everybody to come in and volunteer their time to shot clock. I know I'm not going to.
The most boring job ever,
Oh my
sitting there
gosh,
timing
no
every
way.
single shot. Like, you can't pay me enough to sit here and time every single shot. Wait, what do you mean you're not paying me? What do you mean I'm volunteering?
Yeah, right. Jason trying to figure out where he wants to get on this 2-ball, what he's going to do. Is that 7-9-4-8 have made a nice little lane there for going from the 1 to the 2, the 2 to the 3. All those balls are kind of in the way. He
got a hold
snatched
of that
one.
Holy
a
cow,
little too good.
Holy cow, he got a hold of that one. I'm sorry, Don Bass. I corrected myself. Really, I did. All right, a little safety here by Jason. Looks like he's got him hooked.
He's only halfway through his first cup of coffee.
So if you need a realtor, go check out Don Bass if you're in Michigan. Yeah, this rod be going for a soft kick, just trying to get him hooked.
Oh, yeah, because it's real easy to send that 2 between the 5-6 and have the cue ball kind of just lay up on the end rail there behind the 6. Is that what you're thinking?
Hey, behind the 6, behind the 5.
Yeah, just nice and easy. And that's what he's thinking. Nice hit.
And he's got him hooked. That works.
Yeah, that came down a little bit too far. I think he's left Jason that window between the 5-7 for a 1 rail kick. And maybe not. I mean, it's kind of tight through there. He'd have to. I think he'd have to straighten it up quite a bit, maybe.
Yeah,
well, not quite a bit, because that's hard to see if he can not hit the point.
Yeah, but Cody did what he wanted to do. He got him hooked.
Oh yeah. He's looking at coming the other way. No. It looks like he's got aisled. Went 2 rails at it. And I bet he's glad he missed that.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to make that. I don't think he would have had much of a shot at that, too.
Yeah, man, I don't think he's got the edge of it. I think that window's just barely closed.
So I think the shot here is to do basically the same shot that Cody just did. Do it again.
Yeah.
You got the 5 and the 7 to hide behind.
A little bit more speed maybe this time because the 2's got to come off the rail.
Oh, he's going to try to
maybe
spin it in.
Yeah, it's so tight between that 9-7. So tight.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, from this angle, I don't know if you can just, spin it in. Looks like you might even have to curve the cue ball a little.
And that's a long ways before it curves.
Yeah, I'd just be going for just a repeat of the previous shot. Yeah, he's elevating. He's curving. Are we going to repeat the
He's got to hit
previous
it with
shot?
speed too, or otherwise it's going to curve way before. See, you had to hit that hard to get it to curve way out there. In case you don't know. And I was going to say something and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, but the slower you hit the ball, on a masse or a swerve or curve, whatever you want to call it, the sooner it curves. So the harder you hit it, the longer it takes before it starts to curve there. And I think he would have had to like hit that like a million miles an hour to get it to curve way out there. I could be wrong. I'm sitting in this chair for a reason and not out there playing.
All right, that looks perfect.
I was the one in math class to never show their work.
Couldn't be bothered to copy the work too from your neighbor.
Nope.
Just the answers.
How can I show my work if it's not my work?
How do I show copying from my neighbor? Should I draw a little picture? How's the speed? Perfect.
So is that the 4-5 on the rail there?
Yeah, I believe that's the 4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it looks like it just barely has enough room to pass the 5.
Yeah, it's a squeaker.
Squeaker.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull this back just a little bit for a shot on the 7. He's got a tiny bit of angle here where he can just pop this off the rail some so that he can cue into the ball. Like so. So one rail back over and shoot the 8 down in this bottom left-hand corner on screen, probably.
From the angle he has, he could even elevate and just draw for the 8 and the side, and I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
The 8 and the 9 are going to go in the same pocket, I think, now. Trying to punch off of this one like he did the last one a little bit.
Yep, just letting the stroke out a little.
Yep, this 9 ball for game number 2 for Jason Kirkwood.
Yep, Jason came out on top of that nice little safety battle there.
Yes, did.
Got him that game. Extends his lead 2-0 in this race to 7.
Well, if we don't see Wambra today, I think we might have to send out the Coast Guard or something to find him.
As we know, he's subscribed and has that notification enabled, right, Wambra?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't use that as an excuse for not knowing we were on.
Yeah. Be sure to share that stream too. Let everybody know that they can at least watch pool, live pool.
Yeah, players actually playing against each other on the same pool table.
Yeah. Crazy.
Not that there's anything wrong with playing the ghost on camera. Like what we've been doing. You got to do what you got to do during these times. But
Yeah.
it's nice to watch an actual real pool game.
Well, it's I actually the second WPBA event I ever played in, I won a qualifier for it. And the reason I got to where I did, I had to beat a bunch of people to get the entry. But I was playing Deb Wolfinger, and she's Behind the Rock, which is basically playing the Ghost Tour. I don't know if you guys have heard of Behind the Rock. And because she had been playing the Ghost so often, she miscued on the break. right? So she's on one, and I go for, and I try to three foul her instead of just blasting open the rack. And I mean, it's hill. And have at it, Sherry. She tries to kick and misses. And as soon as she did it, she was like slapping herself in the head. What did I just do? Because she had been playing the ghost so much and no three foul and playing the ghost. Or like, here we have no three foul. But and I ended up three fouling her to get to move on in the tournament and end up winning my the first paid spot for a pro event. That's the only downfall I see to playing the ghost.
And unfortunately, Jason just hooked himself here.
I guess he's be shooting that two ball.
Yes.
Yeah, just kick it in and run out. Two rails. Cue ball comes out, goes up table, maybe even between the 3-5, and you shoot the 3 in the side pocket.
All right, Jason, you heard the lady.
Marching orders have been given.
You've been given your orders. Kick it in and run out.
Although that 4 ball might be in the way for the 2 railer. It's pretty close. I think he's going to have to spin it with English to do a 2 railer. Because if he makes it and that cue ball doesn't come out, if he hits just 1 rail, that cue ball ain't coming out of there. He's in trouble.
All right, good hit and has not left anything easy for Cody.
No, it's a really tough back cut or a tough cut to the side pocket, and I don't think either one of them really gets you anything. Can he go up in behind that 3-7-8 by banking the 2 into the rail and back down to the side rail, back towards the end rail? That side pocket looms a little large there, maybe. Morning because... I just fired at the combo.
If you elevate a little bit, go for the 2-9 bank combo. You have to cut it a little, so that means the 2 ball is going to drift towards that 4 ball. Cue ball is going to drift up table behind the 3-7-8, and the 9 ball is going to drift into the side pocket.
Yeah, well, you got to keep the cue ball out of the way of the 9 ball too, coming back across. I think he's trying to just get
Looks like
past the side pocket.
Yeah, cutting this in. Looks like he's looking at cutting this in the corner.
Oh, you got to hit that so thin and so hard, and anything can happen. Oh, he's playing the billiard off of the 9 maybe.
Yeah, 2-way shot. Billiard to 2 and maybe make the 9 cross side.
Mark agrees. Bank the 9.
That's what I mean. Banking the 9 is what I was thinking because the cue ball goes up by the 3-7-8, 2 ball goes towards the 4 ball. So just like that.
Very nice shot.
Nicely done, Cody.
Nicely executed.
Sometimes you got to shoot.
Yeah, I think I shoot. That's my best Johnny Archer impression. Sorry, guys.
Keep practicing.
I didn't even put my hands up on my hip when I did it. Cody's just telling him 2's got to be in the back.
Says you didn't tell me that the first game.
Probably because I didn't catch it.
Right.
Now I'm paying attention. Is Rick Schrader really playing again already?
Already?
That seems weird, being that he's on the B side. Oh shit, that was a... Damn it. Shoot. Spoilers and foul language. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had my coffee yet either.
Put $5 in the jar. All right, he's made one, and he's straight in on the one. Well, almost straight in. 2 balls gone, 3 balls next. I don't think the 3 passes the 4.
Oh, but it does go down here in the corner past the 7. Hey, can he draw back to
Yeah,
get
but
there?
with this angle on the 1, I don't think so. Maybe the 3-8 combo in the side.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at, or the 3-8-5. I think it's what it would have to be where the 5 ball is, and I don't think that's lined up either.
Daniel, these are 7-foot diamond tables with 4.5-inch pockets, 860 Simonis cloth. All right, he tried to just rearrange things a little, and, well, things got rearranged, but not necessarily for the better. Here, maybe just come off the side of the 3, cue ball down table by the 6-9 area. I mean, I don't see Jason going for this back cut bank shot. I think he's just going to try to just zigzag that cue ball up behind the 6 ball, something like that. Or even behind the 9. And he got behind neither, and he's left him a shot. Jason threw his arms in the air. He was not happy with that.
Cody says thank you.
Aaron, yes, Railbirds is based in Michigan. That is correct. I mean, under ideal conditions, you'd like to shoot this with just a hair of inside English, just to straighten it up when it comes off the end rail. But from this distance, you don't really want to be using side spin. So just roll it with center ball. You'll have a little bit more of a cut on the 4, but it should be okay.
Okay.
Aaron wants to know any news on the stream tournament at the PlayStation Bar and Grill. Well, that was our last live stream a year ago.
Yeah, it was the last one we did March of last year.
But I have not heard anything.
And somebody said something about Jason Shaw's room. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going there and doing a tournament. It looks like a beautiful room.
Oh, is that what US1 bar? Oh, okay.
That's what US1 is. That's Jason Shaw's room.
Yeah, up in Connecticut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we would definitely like to do that. Yes, we do travel.
Yeah.
We don't just stay in the Midwest.
No, we've been, we go Vegas, Oregon, Virginia,
Oklahoma.
almost New York, Pennsylvania. Yeah, we do travel. Going probably to New Orleans later on this year for a tournament. But he is in another streamer's territory.
He who shall not be named, at least not on this stream. No free promotion for him.
Why, he's not bad. It's the other one.
The other one?
Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Anyway, so nice little 3-railer there on the 5 to come back around for the 6.
Yeah, Now, are you trying to go up and down with this because it's a little table, or are you trying to just float this?
Me, I would just float this.
I'm going to bump the 8. Yep, this will work. Yeah, I always have that clingy problem with floating balls for some reason.
Stop being so clingy.
Yeah, I forget that you got to cut them a little bit more. Until I've shot it and then go, duh, you're supposed to cut it more. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do. I think it's a lack of playing, probably. Yeah, we are open for doing jobs other places. If you've got a room and you want to, suggest us, go right ahead.
Speaking of the clinginess, when cutting balls like that, yeah, Dr. Dave has a nice video on his channel dedicated to just that, with demonstrations, and actually you can actually see it in action. So once you actually see the demonstrations, it'll really stick in your head. No pun intended. Good morning, Don and Farouk.
Baruch.
Not the same Farouk from BattleBots, I'm guessing.
I don't think so. Although that'd be cool if he was watching our stream. Oh,
Yeah, break out some really punny rhymes.
yeah.
So Cody's ended up with a little bit of a weird angle on his head. He's got to go up and down tables. A little bit of low inside.
That's a nice speed there.
And that's a nice shot there, Cody.
Yep, he got back nice.
Oh, wiped its feet a little on the way in, but it found darkness, as you like to say.
Yep.
Nice out there. Ties it up, 2 apiece, race to 7. How much did Rich say was in the Calcutta?
He said something like $16,000.
$16,000. So probably $8,000 for the first place in the Calcutta, plus a few thousand from the tournament. So yeah, the first place winner of this tournament's looking at probably over 10 grand. Although the Calcutta, you probably got to split that with someone.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, but it's still a nice payday. So Lonnie got she lost her first match last night. And now she's playing Jamie Goodwin.
Oh, Farouk. Well, thank you for the kind words. Thanks for watching.
Oh, here, hold on. I'm going to get the answer to that jump cue question.
Okay. All right, Sherry's getting the answer to the question everybody wants to know after watching that match last night.
Jordy jumps with a brick jump cue. He says it's made out of diamond wood. I said after all those jump shots last night, everybody was wanting to know what you play with.
All right, he's made a ball, but didn't really spread out the way he liked, and yeah, not much of a shot on this one. Looks like he can just come off the edge of the one, cue ball behind that cluster of balls. Looks like that's what he's doing. I don't think he's banking this cross side. Nope, just playing safe. And he didn't leave a window, did he? I don't. I don't think he left a window.
Yeah, so apparently it is a jump break cue, but Jordy only uses it to jump with.
Now you know.
I have informed the inquiring minds. Day late, dollar short, something, $5 short apparently.
Did they send $1 through the super chat to get the answer to that question?
No, no,
Well,
I'm
then they're the dollar short. Yep. Yeah, I know the saying, day late, dollar short, but I'm just saying we should be charging for these answers.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I think Jason went to go borrow someone's jump cue.
Jordy's probably.
No, that does not. That does not look like Jordy's.
No, it doesn't. It's a propel.
And Dead Punch Pool. We're talking about those other streamers. He says the other one is the worst.
Yes, yes, he is. Now, see, he should have got Jordy's jump cue.
Now, see, he should have got.
What was that?
That was a slow motion replay of me saying should have got something. I forgot to turn
No,
off
I
the
said it should have got Jordy's
Oh, that
cue.
was you. Okay, so
Okay.
I forgot to turn off the sound with instant replay there. Yeah, turn that off.
And new software.
And well, I turned it off, but I didn't save it. Save.
Good morning, pool player, and welcome back to you.
Sound like a pool demon.
Is he going 2 rails at this, or
I
just
think so.
nice hit?
Nice solid hit. Is he gonna
I
get
needed to hit it harder.
a
It
little
was
bit of love?
going.
A little bit of love behind the 7. I think he's left him a shot.
Yep.
There's a 3 past the 9 to the corner. I think it does. Looks like there's a little bit of gap between them.
Good morning, Todd Voice.
Hey, Todd.
Hopefully the weather's behaving back up at home.
Oh, get around that 7. He's not going to get around that 7. All right, just wafer thin feather off the 3. Cue ball back up behind the 5-8. So, just a simple little shot, but there wasn't a whole lot he could do there.
We're looking at another 2-rail kick here again from Cody. Or no, is that the 2 down there? No, it's the 4. He's
shooting at the 3.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I looked up and I saw, a ball that could possibly be blue.
Says, I almost beat Jason in one game once.
Carbon fiber shaft. No, I have actually never even hit a
Oh.
ball with one. Kevin has, but no, neither of us own a carbon fiber.
Yeah, I've shot with one. They're pretty nice.
I've never even hit a ball with one. I was afraid that, because he liked it so much, and then if I did it, I liked it, we'd both have to have one. That's like $1,400 gone.
No, they're only like 500 each.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of the BK Rush brake cue.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's like 700 or 800. All right, 3-ball deposited. Good shape on the 4. Does the 5 pass the 8?
I think it does.
I think it has just enough room to squeak by.
Yeah, and we have, wants to know how to determine who shoots on the table. We have no determination of who does anything. We are just the streamers. That is done by the room owner, tournament director, Rich Williams, and let's see, Cody is actually helping with running the tournament. And what's the other guy's name?
Jason Hill.
Jason Hill.
So that's up to them. But they try to pick good matches for the TV table. Dead Punch Bull says, let Sherry have a carbon fiber shaft. She can have as many as she wants if you're buying. Nice shot. Is he going to get there? Is he going to get there?
Just got
He
there.
can he can work with this.
Todd's got 3 now. He just won another cue from
Sheesh.
Sky last night. Well, I tell you what, I go in there and they every razz that he does, they are in. Every one, I swear. It's good because he needs to buy diapers.
So with all those entries that Todd has bought, he's probably paid full price for those. Well, if you have too many, Todd, we can find someone that'll take them off your hands for you. All right, nice
And
shot.
leave that
Come
ball
on,
to
need a
jump.
big bounce. Need a big bounce. He can work with this. He's a player. Talked him right out of it. You're welcome, Cody.
Jumped right out of his shoes. Well, he ain't even going to make him shoot him.
Uh,
I think
that's some a little bit of disgust for you there.
yeah.
In some tournaments, that would get you an unsportsmanlike conduct warning. Not this tournament, though.
Yeah, it is, in BCA rules or whatever rules they, you want to call it, that is actually it's loss of a game. That game and losing one from your score. The first time is a warning, right?
Yes.
And then the second, and then any subsequent time after that, it is you lose that game plus you lose one off of your score.
All right,
Yeah.
let out a little bit of aggression on that break, and he's hooked.
I think he's hitting the ball just a teeny bit low, and that's why it's coming back and not staying down near the middle of the table.
Well, Todd says he wants to get rid of that Q-Tech carbon fiber.
Yeah, no, I'm not big on Q-Tech. And even more so after,
Even if one were to fall off of the back of Todd's truck.
even if one was to fall off Todd's truck, I would go, "Hey Todd,
You
drop
dropped something. All right, so he pushed out to a jump shot, and he says, "Go right ahead, show me something."
Yeah.
Says, "You don't look like Jordy Davis to me."
No. Or Hendrickson. What's his name?
From South Dakota.
Yeah.
Is it Rory? Rory Hendrickson?
Yeah, I think so. Nice.
Oh, nice
And this is
shot.
coming around. Look at this. This is coming around. It bumps the 9 to hold up the cue for perfect.
Boom. That's a nice shot. And perfect on the 2.
It just barely rubbed the 9 to hold the cue up a little bit.
Hey, down in front. We're trying to see here.
Yeah. Who does he think he is?
All right, good. There, he moved.
Thanks, Jason. What a guy. You're all right. I don't care what Kevin says about you.
That was supposed to be between me and you. Shh.
No, and they can't play the 3-9 from here. You shoot this 2. What if you bank the 2 and just hold the cue ball right there?
Jason does like the bank. I mean, I don't know if he can draw into the 3, cut the 2 in and draw into the 3. I don't know if he can do that. It might be too much angle. But he does like to bank the ball. He's a good bank ball player.
I think just going forward with the bank just like this is perfect.
It's a nice shot. Not out of the woods yet. Still got kind of a funny angle.
Yeah,
on
but
this
he's
3.
got to get down table for the 4, so. This is,
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a funny angle on the 3 to get to the 4.
and I don't think he can push forward. I think that side pocket's real big if he tries to shoot the 3 up table. Yeah, and that's something you'll see like pros do more often too than like the is you do use a bank shot to hold shape rather because they're so versed in them and it's kind of that was a basic bank shot there, and you'll see the pros do that, take a bank shot to get better shape rather than taking a cut shot sometimes.
And that was a nice shot on the 3 to the 4. Drew into the rail and then used the inside spin to spin down. That was a really nice shot.
Morning, Lori. Hope to see you here sometime soon.
Jump.
Get legs or not.
Or slow down, one of the 2.
Yeah, I think he was playing for the short side there.
I thought he was playing for the left corner and just came up short.
Well, the way he was just standing there for a second and like he was waiting for the ball to stop.
He does like to use inside spin, doesn't he? He
Yes,
does
he
it on a
does.
lot of shots. I see him do that.
Yeah. And Cody says, I've seen enough. Yeah, that
And
was,
man, Jason worked for that rack, didn't he? Holy cow. Jumped one in and banked it and then still had to do some trick shots to get out. Jason showing a little bit why he has that 770 Fargo rate.
yeah, well, because the guy plays a little.
More than a little, I think.
I know he won BCA's the top division. It was quite a few years back. Actually, beat a player from the Pacific Northwest, Dan Louie, for the in the finals. So, and that was, I think it was, I don't know if there was a Grandmaster division or whatever he won.
All right, nice break. He's made a ball, and I think he's going to end up with a shot on the one.
No way. He
Way.
cheated.
But that,
There might be a 2-9 combination coming up here.
yeah, because he's got the correct angle on the one to just draw back down table, staying to the right of the 3 ball.
That was worth the admission right there.
And don't worry, we are not counting Cody out.
Oh,
we
no.
know we've been watching. Cody can play.
Yeah, no, and the alternate break,
And alternate break, yeah.
that Jason not getting out that game and then breaking and running, making it 4-2 instead of 3-3. That's big for Cody. No, this guy's a rack running machine.
I'm looking at this. I think you got to set up for the 2-9.
It looks like he's digging in.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
That is nice speed.
That's
That is. Only thing you do with ball in hand is maybe put it a little closer.
Yeah, why are you putting the cue ball on the rail with ball in hand?
Yeah. But no, that is the perfect line. Now, when you shoot these, are you looking for the spot on the object ball, or are you picking the spot on the rail to shoot the 2 at? I know people do it different.
My method is, I'm basically looking for the spot on the rail where I'm shooting the 2 at.
Yeah, when the ball is frozen to the rail like that, it's easier to pick that spot on the rail.
I just meant lining up combos in general.
Yeah.
Not necessarily when the object ball's on the rail.
Yeah, I don't know what time we're starting tomorrow. I would imagine it would be 10 a.m. again.
Probably
Corey?
probably same time.
Yeah, though they didn't open up the doors until like 9:45, so they gave the players until 10:15 this morning, and I assume that that's what Rich will be doing tomorrow.
And of course, you give pool players until 10:15 to start. They'll
That means
they'll
10:30.
start at around 10:30, 10:45.
Yeah. Yeah, be here at 11:15. They're walking in the door. I think they're allowing like an hour or hour and a half is kind of what they're, how they're kind of scheduling matches. Ooh, that was close to a scratch there.
Hey, Huey.
And
No, that's not Huey. That's somebody else.
nope, Huey's not over there anymore. Yeah, got a good open shot. The only thing is you just baby this in and leave the cue ball on the rail and shoot the 2. I think that's kind of what you got to. You got to just.
But does the 3 pass the 4?
Well, that's what he's looking at right now. I think you got to kind of just suck it up, bite the bullet there, and take what the table gave you, and just put this 1 ball in.
Yeah, I think the 3 does pass the 4 because if you do that, if you just lag the 1 in, you're going to be straight in on the 2, and you're going to have to shoot the 3 past the 4. So. Ball didn't bounce too far, did it? No, he's okay.
No, he's fine. If anything, if it is, he can push forward and hit the point and have the cue ball bounce out a little bit. And then shoot it up in the other corner. But I think he's fine. He doesn't look happy.
Because he missed the 2. That's why he's not
I
happy.
didn't see that. I didn't realize the 2 hadn't gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either.
Yeah, I did. I just assumed that it was going, and I wasn't even looking at it. I'm looking at the 3 going, what is he not happy about? It looks like pretty straight in. But instead, he's left.
Pesky 2 ball.
Yeah, well, and Cody's got a nice opportunity to get around and shoot that 3 in that wide open hole.
Yep. Don't have to worry about squeezing it past the 4. You got
Yeah.
a nice wide
There
open
is
corner.
no does it fit. It absolutely fits. Not do you have to shave the ball first. What time is it? Does it have a 5 o'clock shadow?
You and your kooky metaphors.
Huh? What did you call me?
Kooky.
Okay. Oh, looks like got a battle over there with Lonnie Fox Raymond and Jamie Goodwin.
See the score?
Looks like it's 4-5 somebody. Or maybe that's 6. It's 4 to... How many beads are up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 to 6.
So Cody's gone a little bit long with the cue ball here. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Don, regarding Frogger rates on this tournament, anybody can play. They staggered the entry fees based on your Fargo rating. So the higher Fargo rating has to pay more to enter. But once you're in the tournament, everyone just plays a straight up race to 7. And if you're curious, the entry fees are on the flyer, which is on their Eastside Billiards Facebook page.
Is it like 60, 80, 100 or something like that?
I think it's like 60, 80, 100, 120. I think it was like
Yeah.
4 different Fargo rate brackets it was broken into.
Yep, Michigan has finally come over to the dark side of Fargo rate. Everybody stopped fighting it.
Yeah, they were fighting it pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh, and you gotta if your reasoning for not doing is because there isn't enough info in there, how are they going to get enough info if you fight it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get data if you don't want to give up data. Yeah, they were like that down in Florida too for a while. And I think, we were so used to it because the Western BCA adopted it before anybody else did. Well, except for Fargo, North Dakota. They kind of accepted it first. Just wants to wipe off his cue a little bit. Now here, this one, you either hit it with draw or you hit it with right. You don't hit it with both because then you end up like way on the end rail. That's perfect.
Cody Myers extending his lead, 5-3.
Yep.
Race to 7.
That alternate break is, for the Fargo difference, what they are here, about 100 points. At other levels, it's a big difference. At this level, with alternating break, both of these guys are capable of running out. That's really an equalizer for that 100-point gap that's supposed to be twice the player difference is what they say, right?
Yeah.
But at this level, that alternating break is really an equalizer between these two guys. Because, they don't have the opportunity to run 3 or 4 5 games on somebody. I'd like to see more tournaments adopt the Derby City rule and do winter break.
Winner's option.
No. winner's option because you don't have to break. But if you break and run out the set, the other guy gets the opportunity to do the same.
Because we've seen people opt to let their opponent break.
Yeah, first time it happened that we knew.
Happened on our stream.
Yep.
It was Corey Dool said, "Yeah, you go ahead and break."
Yeah, he wasn't breaking good. The other guy wasn't breaking well either, and Corey said, "Psh, "How about it?
And then the guy goes and makes a 9 on the break.
I'll teach you."
Mm-hmm.
Because something's got to give. Spoilers.
Well, it's not like I told you who won the match. By the way, the person who won the match was someone I'm not going to tell you.
One of the two guys that were playing.
Looks like he's going to take a quick break, go wash his hands.
Wash his hands.
Well, let me tell you about our sponsors. Well, let me tell you who our sponsors are. Our sponsors are Don Bass. He's our sponsors.
Yes. Thank you, Don. And Larry. And West Michigan BCA, which is Mr. Jakubizak. Also a Dan. Not Don or Ron, but Dan.
Jakubizak?
Yep, Jakubizak.
Yes, John, it was a guy. Sorry about the spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we first met Dan Jakubizak, looking at his last name, you can imagine what it looks like. So we just called him Jabberwocky.
Yeah, it looked like someone just did like a keyboard mash, like someone did like the cat walked across the keyboard or something. And,
Yeah.
Right, that's your last name. I don't care if it was supposed to be Jones. Well, that's your last name now.
Looks like we got some matches finishing up around the room. Oh, that'd be a good match. Wonder if we'll get that one next. This one would be even better, but it's the winner of this match playing Shannon Murphy next.
Yeah, that should be a good match.
That'd be a great match. Alex Ollinger and Jonathan Hall should be a really good match, too. Some really good winner's side matches lining up.
All right, nice break. He's got a shot on the one. Everything's spread out pretty nicely.
Yeah. This is an opportunity to get to that hill with, leaving Jason halfway behind you.
Let's see. I don't think that 2 passes the 4 to that bottom right corner.
Dan is just over there warming up, Lori. They have not called those matches yet. His daughter playing pool is one of the cutest things you've ever seen in your life. A picture of her a couple of years ago, last time we were at Vegas, so almost 3 years ago now. And in order to rack, she's leaned up on the table and her feet are like swinging behind her. And little Jakubizak playing pool at BCA Nationals. Actually, it was the first year they changed it to Worlds, or no, that was the next year.
I think he was trying to get up there for the side pocket and came
Yeah.
up short.
Now he's going to have to play this 2-9 unless the
And
2 goes past.
I don't think
I think there is a.
I don't think it passes. And well, at least he has.
He's straight in on that 2-9 if he's got to shoot it.
Yeah, I think it has a built-in safety if he wants to take a swing at it. He's looking to see if the 2 passes. It might have just enough room to squeak through there.
And I think they did just call Dan and Jeremy over onto table 3. They're just announcing matches. Nope. Nope. And Dan's son Parker, he's a really good player. Dan was trying to get him to come, but apparently there's blue ice on Lake Michigan, so they went to Mackinac to go see the blue ice.
Ah.
The 2's going. And I told Dan I saw his post. I don't know if it was Lori might have been the one who shared it about the ice volcanoes on the lakes that you got to be careful that.
Ice volcanoes?
Yeah, it's almost like a frost heave or something like that. It looks like it's solid ice and everything, and it's like that. And if you try to climb it or get up on it, it collapses, and you can go 20 to 30 feet down.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah, and like impossible to get out of. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know about that." I didn't either until I saw somebody shared it from like DNR or something.
Who keeps putting tall people on that table over there that always like to stand in front of our camera?
Just Sean is saying bank the 3 into the 9. That's actually not a bad option, being that he could hold his cue ball. But I think Cody's going to slice and dice this. And nope, he's playing safe. If it bumps the 6, he's good.
Yep, he's got him.
Yeah, if that hadn't bumped the 6, he might have left him that alley.
But he's got him. Can't tell if he has a alleyway where you can go rail first to make this. I can't tell. It looks awful close to being able to make this rail first.
I think just go shave the knuckle on the side pocket there real quick. Bring your razor, get all those hairs off of it. Nice shot.
Oh, 4-9. Here we go.
This one's a little bit different, a little harder than the one Sky had 2 years ago for the Moscone Cup.
And with authority. Didn't want that to roll off. All right. Jason gets one back. 5-4. Race to 7.
Yeah, big game. And it's his break. Looks like we got Bobby DeBold on the on table number 1, right across from us. Yep. He's playing. It's Jason Hill. Is that what you said his name is?
Yes. Oh, Jamie Goodwin beat Lori 7-6. I heard the score was.
Yeah. Lonnie,
not Lori. I had Lori on the mind from the chat room here.
Yep.
So, hard-fought match.
No, that's not what's recorded.
I swore he just said 7-6. Didn't he say 7-6?
That's not what's recorded. I saw some. I thought she had at least 3 or 4 games up on the wire over there.
Well, then obviously, I heard it wrong. My apologies.
Let's see. Is Trevor played this morning? I don't know. Did he lose last night?
I don't know.
Trevor was just called to table just a few minutes ago. His match should be underway right now.
All right, nice break. Is that one ball going to bounce up for a shot? Yes, it is. 2 balls right there. 3 balls down table by the 4. Looks like the 3 will pass the 8 or the 4. Looks like it goes to either pocket.
Yeah, it looked definitely clearer past the 8, and it's easier to get to the 4. Got Alex standing right behind us. I'm hoping they put him up. The guy plays good. I like watching him play. He's a very smooth player.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those guys that makes things look effortless.
So if the 3 passes the 4, and I think it does, he can cut the 3 in and try to use the 8 to stop the cue ball.
Yep, use it as a bumper. A backstop? No. Just a stop. And lots of right English. Bounce off the rail so he can dig into the ball a little bit because he's going to have to bring it back into that 8. And speaking of Dan Jakubczak, he's the Western Michigan BCA Pool League league operator.
And also runs a juniors league.
The Crew.
The Crew. Okay. Jason chose to just cut the 3 in without trying to do any bottom right to try to hit the 8.
I figure he's just going to cut this in and go up and down. The 6 does not pass.
Well, he's
going to spin into it.
May try to just run into it.
He does like using that inside English.
Well, you don't need much, just a hair to hit the 6.
Yeah, you'd like to catch just the outside of it and push it just past the 9 so it clears and the cue ball continues up just a little bit to shoot the 6 past the 9. Is that kind of what or would you be trying to hit it full?
I was thinking hitting it full. I don't want to just glance off it. Then the cue ball's going like up towards that upper left corner pocket, and the 6 ball's way over here. And let's see what Jason does. He may choose to not hit him and just play like a 6-9 billiard or something. He's missed the 4.
And he's hung the 4. Did it come out? I think it's come out far enough for Cody to see the edge of this 4 ball.
I think he can maybe even swerve it just a little or, spin off the rail.
Yeah, and it might have been that little bit extra inside English that made that ball hang up. Clung just a little bit to it. Didn't cut the ball enough. And
I was not expecting him to miss that.
Well, I don't think he was either.
No. I mean, it wasn't an easy shot, but I was still expecting him to make it.
Now there's the problem. You guys having, expectations of everybody.
I put too much pressure on him?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jason. My bad, apparently.
You try to get him the commentator's curse, expecting too much. How's a guy supposed to play pool around you? it looks like he's having to swerve it a little bit. Like he can't. Because of where that ball is sitting, it must be so close to the point that he's afraid the cue ball won't come out of there, or it'll bounce some way really funky.
Or you'll accidentally put a little too much on it and
And
follow the
it
ball in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in there for sure, Lori. It looks like most of it is past both of the points of the pocket.
Yes, they're called points now.
Yes. Gender neutrality. Oh, he's got a shot. Got a cut shot. Cue ball's naturally going to go up table and back down table. It's a thin cut, but they're horns.
Is Lori from Canada? Canada?
She's from Michigan. Actually lives in the area here somewhere. Not that far away. Really taking his time, settling on this one.
Was he waiting for someone on the next table? Is that what was going on?
For a second, yeah. Nice shot. Come on. Start curling that way or bump it. Man.
Okay, shoot it in the side, roll forward, shoot the 9 up table. Wow. No, Lori isn't from Canada, but her former teammate is from Windsor.
A. Can he bank it? Let cue ball just run up in behind the 9, bank the...
Now you can shoot. You can shoot it straight in the side and roll forward for the 9 up table.
Yeah, bank it cross corner and aim it short. Cue ball behind the 9.
Hello from Japan.
Hello
Welcome.
to Japan. Front row.
Yeah, that didn't work out. And hello from Indonesia. Thanks for joining. It's not a pro tournament, but there are pro players.
Yeah, and people that are pro caliber but may not be exactly pros.
All right, Jason says thank you very much.
Rich, I Facebook called them and denied it. I Facebook called them and denied it. Sorry. Like, hit decline.
Cody Myers putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
5-5, race to 7.
All right, here's time for break and run here, Cody. Put some heat on that Jason Kirkwood.
Oh, well, see you, Todd. Thanks for stopping by.
Pro players here. Well, Jason Kirkwood would be one of them. Let's see.
Alex Ollinger?
Alex Hollinger, Shannon Murphy,
Shane Winters.
Shane Winters, Jeremy Siemens would be considered pro.
I think it's just one Seaman.
Yeah, Seaman. Yeah.
All right, nice break.
They're gonna get a shot. Yeah, they're 3.
Right,
He's
looks like
got a shot.
the one passes.
But the 2 doesn't. But he's gonna come down for a 2-4 combination probably. That is correct. There is no shot clock. Now, you guys will find that most tournaments that you'll see on a live stream do not have shot clocks, and mostly because of the volunteers that you need for shot clocks. Especially now with COVID and you're restricted on the number of people you can have in the room if you're allowed to have people, right? Well, you wouldn't be having a tournament if you weren't allowed to have people. But yeah, so that especially with COVID now, that you can have fewer people in the room, that's fewer people that you can have playing. The players aren't going to volunteer to do it. I'm not going to do it. Now, you won't even find that at a lot of the pro events unless there's like a match where somebody's complaining, somebody's taking too long, or it's taken 4 hours for a race to 7, things like that. I think a lot of people got used to it with the women playing on ESPN all those years with that 30-second shot clock.
Oh, how do you hit that?
Pretty dang sporty.
That's
Ball in hand. That's ball in hand position.
I might move it to the left about half a centimeter.
You would.
Just because.
Just because. I got ball in hand.
Obviously, the main thing here is just make sure you don't hook yourself, with the 9 ball.
Yeah, make sure you hit this hard enough to get the 2 up past the 9, or the cue ball up past the 9. Nope, the only requirement for the rack is a random rack. It's regular 9 ball, but the only other thing is that the stipulation is the 2 has to be on the back of the rack.
You're thinking pattern racking. You're asking about template racks like magic racks.
Yeah. So no, it's not mandatory. There are tournaments where they have to use them, like at Derby City.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't have to use them here.
But as far as I know, they're not outlawed here either. You could use them if you had one,
Yeah.
but you have to bring your own.
But some places, it's like Derby, or for the 9 ball, they are required. Just rub the 9 out of the way. That's
Yeah,
long.
you can still see the 3.
That's a long, tough. Especially where the 5 is. That's a long, tough shot.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat angle to
think he's
to
gonna have
come off
to
the rail. Might have to go
Go
forward.
forward. Yeah, forward. And does that 7 ball come into play going forward?
With right spin, I don't think so. It really depends how you hit this. If you hit this kind of more center follow, that 7 could come into play. If you shoot this with some right spin, the cue ball will come closer to the side pocket.
He's digging into this.
I thought it was too flat for that. I didn't think he had enough angle to do that.
He pounded that ball out. Cody's also a new dad. I don't know if it was his first kid or not, but him and his partner just had a baby a few months back.
We are running at reduced capacity, and people are wearing masks when they're
Not playing.
not playing.
That was you. Yeah, but a lot of places they aren't even open. So because I mean they opened up places, but pool halls weren't allowed to because of. I mean, they consider the closeness of this. It's not a contact sport. I don't have to touch you. I mean, we both have to touch the balls and the table. But unless you're at a tournament, you're not going around the pool room for the most part playing on every table with everybody. But that's the biggest impact is that everything was shut down.
All right, so he's ended up pretty nice on this 6. He can just roll forward a little. He's working his way through this rack. He's not coming easy. He's working for it. Yeah, those long straight-in shots, they may look easy, but they're so easy to miss.
Now, what is it that Grady Matthews said about those straight-in ones? Or are you not giving up secrets either? Don't miss?
It was, yeah, don't miss. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, it wasn't Grady Matthews. It was Monk.
Oh, the monk. Yeah. Shoot for the back of the hole. No.
And those long straight-in shots, to help you stroke it straight, so you don't, I'm at a loss for words all of a sudden. To help keep your stroke straight so you don't bobble the ball like that, just pretend like you're trying to actually hit the object ball with your cue stick, at the contact point instead of the cue ball. All right, Jason on the hill.
Yeah.
He takes the lead for, I think, the first time this set.
Yep.
Better late than never. On the hill and breaking.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was. He did win the first 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was Cody that won first. Okay, never mind.
Oh, it was Jason.
All right, Jason with his last break of this set.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it would be because if Cody wins, it'd be Hill.
And then Cody would be breaking.
Yeah, never mind. James, we don't have the payouts yet. They were supposed to have them ready this morning.
But we'll have those probably by next match or maybe the following match. We'll have them.
We'll have them this afternoon.
We'll have
sure.
them this afternoon, definitely. And probably Calcutta payouts too. That's a pretty nice break.
Is there? I don't know if there's a path for that one.
No, he's going to have to play the combo, and the way it sits, that 3 ball is going to be going to be running interference here.
Let's see whose side it's on.
Yeah, the way this sits, it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to get yourself hooked behind the 3.
And trust me, Jason is well aware of that.
Oh, yes, he is. That's why he hasn't shot this already. He's trying to figure out how best to attack this. And that's how you avoid the 3. You just hit it hard enough so everything comes out. And
Yep.
that worked out
Beautifully.
pretty nice. Nice shot there, Jason. And see, the 1, the 2, and the 3 are relatively open. You know, they're open. That 8 ball looks like it passes the 9. I think the key is going to be 3 to the 7. 3 to the 7. What happened to the 4, 5, and 6? 3 to the 7 because you have to be pretty much perfect on the 7 to come down for the 8 because, well, you can see why. So I think 3 to the 7 is going to be the key shot this game.
Yeah, it went from the 3 to the 7.
Yeah, and how the particular shape that you get on the 7.
Well, no, it's funny, you know, being that we're playing
Yeah,
a
3 to
rotation
7.
game.
Yeah,
we're
what happened to
going
the 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah, we're going from the 3 to the 7.
Right. Yeah, and obviously you would rather stay. Yeah, you need to stay high of the 7. If you come down a little bit too far, then
Yeah,
you're in
then
trouble
you're-
getting to the 8.
Yep. You'd rather come up short than long here. We'd prefer to be perfect, but
Yeah, given the choice, I'd rather be perfect. That looks pretty good.
that's pretty
That's
close to perfect.
That's perfect. That is perfect. Hi there. How you doing down there in front? Camera hog. Jason Kirkwood defeating Cody Myers 7-5. That
Nice
was a
comeback.
great fight put up there by Cody. Good shooting. Nice comeback by Jason. So that was a nice match to watch. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have another matchup for you soon, so stick around.
All right.
Kevin and Sherry Ross, Railbirds. See you guys.
See ya.